speaking of Florida, Florida's a weird ass place. I mean, super fucking weird. There's so many details you can get into. But I have a video here that is what is currently happening in Florida.
It is currently so cold here in South Florida that iguanas like this one are falling out of the trees. So today, we're making iguana tacos. Green iguanas are an invasive species here in South Florida that compete with our native wildlife for resources. But because they're not...
Okay, look, they said it's an invasive species. They're everywhere. They're a problem. They're fucking shit up. And it got so cold that they just flopped out of trees like they're dead, but they're not dead.
From here, they aren't adapted to the cold. So when we get these cold fronts, they become too cold and they fall straight out of the trees. Whenever we have these cold fronts and they start falling down, a lot of people will go out and collect them to help control the number in the population. But they do have the nickname chicken of the trees because they're absolutely delicious. So rather than let this one go to waste, we're going to make tacos. This next part I'm not going to show because I don't want the video to get taken down, but we have to humanely dispatch and clean this guy. It's a good thing I managed to remove this one when I did, because inside I found over 20 eggs. So by removing this one iguana, we've actually saved the environment from over 20 iguanas come spring. And you guys know that I like to waste as little as possible. So in addition to making the tacos, I'm also going to try to preserve the skin, and any leftovers are used as crab trap bait, so zero waste. First things first, I filled the pot with water and added onion, garlic, a bay leaf, and some salt, and we're going to bring this to a simmer. Once it was at a low simmer, I added in the iguana meat, and we're going to let this cook on low heat for the next 30 minutes. By part cooking the iguana like this, you give it flavor and tenderize it. After 30 minutes, I removed the iguana meat, set it to the side so that it could cool down, and then added the iguana eggs to the hot water to soft boil. Then I added the soft-boiled iguana eggs with some avocado, some garlic cloves, a little olive oil, salt, and lime juice, and gave it a good mix. Once it was done, I topped it with black pepper and lime, and we have our sauce. Next, I removed all the iguana meat from the bone, added in my favorite seasonings, and tossed it into the frying pan so that it could get nice and crispy. I like to let the edges crisp up until they look something like this. In the leftover oil, I crisped up some tortillas. Then I added in the iguana meat, topped it with some pickled red onions, jalapeno, and cilantro, and then drizzled on our sauce. And there we have it, iguana tacos. They look good and they smell good, but now it's time to see how they taste. I'm just going to add a little squeeze of lime to this one.
You can fuck
give it a
right
nice
off.
Little dip
You're gonna
into the
eat your
sauce.
dog.
And bon appetit.
Now
that right there is a Florida man taco. If you can't beat them, eat them. Let me know if you'd give iguana tacos a try, and until next time, get outside and see what you can find.
No.
Any chance we could have my F word song to get over that? It's like 9 fucking seconds.
No.
Okay, I feel better. Thank you.
No.
I feel hungry actually.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling peckish myself.
Okay, I mean they might say it tastes like chicken, and I don't know, but it's not appealing to me. But I do understand. I mean, I was raised around livestock in a farm-like environment, and anything you eat, if you watch it grow up, you're gonna feel different about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've eaten squirrel and rabbit and deer and just alligator and all that kind of stuff. But to me, that thing did not have enough meat on it to even warrant firing up the stove.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
True.
Here's the thing for me.
Why did they only skin one? I mean, it could have got like 5 and had a good meal, had put some food back.
No,
well, I mean,
I
you
don't
know yourself, Noise. When you go hunting, if you're going squirrel hunting,
no, they're not. The thing is, they're not dead when they fall out of a tree. It's hibernation. They get so cold they pop down. Yeah. It's kind of like a hibernation.
Yeah.
That's how
Noise. You know, if you go squirrel hunting, Noise. If somebody came back with one pitiful squirrel, nobody'd fire up the damn stove for that shit. You got to have a bunch of them.
Okay. In my family, squirrel was more for target practice. I mean, you usually didn't eat it unless you were like running real low, and then you'd put it in a stew mixed with other stuff. But it wasn't preferable because they can have parasites.
Yeah, that's true. Just like you don't hunt rabbits in the spring.
And that's why you
summer
never
because they
eat the
put them
possums.
damn worms in their necks and stuff. You can't hunt rabbits around here anyway. You can't hunt them in the spring.
Well, I've only eaten squirrel once, and that was in Catalonia, and it tasted exactly the fucking same as rabbit.
I just don't like squirrel. Gamey.
Wait, when you say rabbit, you mean rabbit, or do you mean the hare?
No, rabbit. Not like domestic rabbit. A rabbit and a hare is a completely different animal. Like like a lion and a tiger is a completely different animal.
Yeah,
that's why I'm asking. Was it actually rabbit, or was
no?
it?
What you're asking is, do I eat hare?
Because I know that hare tastes like butthole.
Yeah, that went over her head.
I never ate rabbit. What happened?
There was a joke there that went over your head.
Yeah, it sailed, Lilith. Just let it go on by. Just let it sail away.
Okay. I need to say something here. I'm eating those cute lizards. It's like eating cats and dogs. They are pets.
I get where you're coming from. But if you grew up in a farm-like environment, you're going to feel the same about everything. Now, chicken less so because they don't really show emotion much. They don't.
I know pigs.
No facial expression. But say cow, pig, they're going to be just like a puppy.
Yeah. I know. I had the little piglets. I was playing with them. My great aunt was raising pigs. And I was a kid, and I was playing with the little piggies. And the next year, I visited again. They were big and fat, and we slaughtered them, and we had a feast. And I have no issue with it whatsoever.
I remember we had a cat.
But you have issue with iguanas.
Yeah, because they are not food; they are pets. They are not food.
Technically, everything is food.
It is for me, at least. It is like eating a fucking cat or a dog.
Could be viewed.
Would you eat a dog? Would you eat your fucking pugs? Would you eat them?
If there was nothing else and we were
okay,
yeah.
That's a different story, of course. That's a different story.
Well, no, it's the same actually with with lizards and everything. Everything is actually food. Any animal is food for a human and for another animal. Okay. And if you have to eat it, you go eat it.
That is
okay, yes. Like what Noy said, there's a difference if you raise the animal, okay? Then yes, you probably wouldn't as such. But if it's an animal out in the world and that, you would not really think the same.
Right, so
you would be like, it's an animal, it's now dead, I'm eating it.
The iguana is not so different than a fish with legs.
Yeah, well, okay. Here I am being weird. But here's the thing about animals, and Valkyria Winter was totally right. End of the day, everything is meat, everything is edible. You can eat all of it. You can kill it. I mean, that's what humans do. But then again, humans also do form connections with animals and keep them as pets. So you will not eat your cat and your dog. And for me, at least, I don't eat the froggies, the toads, the snakes, and the reptiles.
That's like I said. That's what I said.
That's just my preference. But end of the day, when it comes to it, I will, of course, would eat them.
Okay, historically speaking, anything that becomes an invasive species that wasn't too full of parasites became dinner. There was a place. I don't know.
That's why we have shawarma kebabs.
Correct me if I'm wrong on this. Isn't it a place in Australia where they were overrun with cats and they started killing them and eating them?
No, we do that with a lot of animals over here as well.
No, there is the thing with the toads. You have the nasty toads now.
So,
like I said, that happens with a lot of animals.
Deer is actually kind of an invasive species. If you have a lot of deer, you don't know. I mean, you think of deer, it's like, oh, deer venison, it tastes good. And oh, look at the deer. Oh no, they're a menace.
Yeah, that's just like I over here, venison deer is a very, very traditional meat. It's much loved, and it's seen as a delicacy.
Yeah, it is,
and cooked right, it is. Oh shit! I'll too saying kangaroo burgers. I have eaten kangaroo.
Oh god, that tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
The kangaroo.
tough.
Here in the country south, it is not a delicacy. It's like it just means you or somebody in your family likes to hunt, and damn near all the families eat venison all the fucking time.
The deer are so bad here to where they cause wrecks and people get hurt by hitting them because they'll dart out in the road.
I know that.
If you go out at night driving somewhere, say you go 1 mile, you might have 6 deer jet out in front of your vehicle. And even a small one will fuck your shit up. Your car, you're not going anywhere.
We get that with kangaroos.
The funny thing is, in Austria. Let me speak. In Austria, there will be warning signs of deer crossings, there will be there will be all over the place.
Well, I would imagine hitting a kangaroo would be a lot worse than hitting a deer.
It depends
what's hitting it.
Yeah,
let's just say that.
But we do have kangaroo might jump.
Well, me and Elijah were going down the road one time. Actually, we had a few cars totaled, but I remember this particular time. we hit a deer. And it wasn't a big one, and it crushed in the whole front end. Radiator was gone. The hood was warped up. The headlights were hanging on the ground. This deer just flopped over and jumped back up on his feet and ran away.
I wanted to kill the damn thing because it wrecked my car.
Yeah, so even here, if the car hits a kangaroo, it'll probably mess the kangaroo up. Well, both will get messed up. But if it's something like a road train, that kangaroo is stir fry.
Oh, okay.
But anything behind the road train, yeah, have fun. Your car's fucked up as well.
Well, I didn't know I thought they were more muscular and stuff.
Well, they are.
They can be. It depends on the breed. There are different kangaroo breeds. They are not all the same.